They used to be broken. I used to do this. I'm all over that. I'm at 39 degrees. 40 hours left. Arena Master. There we go. Shit was taking forever. Okay. Nice. I was waiting to get that shit completed. Do some taps of the furon. I'll be honest with you, this game a bit boring. Tap to the furon. This type of game. Yeah, you just got to force yourself. Motherfucker say, oh, well, you gotta boost your arena achievements. Because I would have to wait like hours, maybe even days before I get a fucking match. I remember the extinction achievements on Ghost. I would literally just leave my Xbox on until I got a whole lobby. And it would take like 8 hours to get people to load up for extinction. This is where I was. But I ended up getting it. A lot of people I found on there were assholes. It's like, dog, you're taking a, 13-year-old game serious? Like, be real. Be fucking for real. If I try to get the people I know to get on Ghost like that, they're not gonna do it. They squares. This is what it is. So on, accept this. Anytime someone my sunny pants wood. There's a quick achievement I can't get. How many main missions are there here? Oh, that's it? There's only 5 story missions here. I gotta destroy that for an achievement. No, basically the Hollywood sign. Let's do it. Make sure I'm connected because I hate when that happens and I'm not connected. Oh. What? But like, okay. I'm sure I travel there and back. And then just destroy that. Far too long. Really only 5 story missions? So they just made this whole area for fucking shits and giggles, basically. Says the NFL season starts today. Let me see if I can find my. Do I have Madden 15? Should have the disc around here somewhere. Since it's the 2025 season. silencer. With the globe, throw a civilian through the donut hole. Where's the donut? What ball are they talking about? That. Crackdown had an achievement just like that, so.
Generous donation to the Save the Furon Foundation.
Whoa! That was easy. I'll have to go back. I don't know if that would count because I got that year. Probably. Where's the donut? I'm assuming it's like them LA donut signs, like Dave signs, whatever. Disappeared. Yeah, no, I see why this game is referred to as fail. I do. Not even. It's not even really nostalgia though that I have in this game. I'm literally just as a kid. I never even got past the first area. I was just getting the UFO, destroy shit, and get off. Some shit. Saints Row. But it's mediocre. For me, I don't like games where every single dialogue has to be at a joke. I like games that can blend seriousness and comedy. I don't want all of them. I want a mixture. I think Saints Row is the best. I really don't trust playing any of the other destroy all human games. I like sandboxes, but not a rocket phone here. I wasted a bunch of time swatting, but it don't matter.
Well, this is awkward.
You want to get close to Kurt Calvin or not? I'm taking a great risk talking to you. You have to make it worth my while.
Yeah, I know you hairless apes. You never give anything away for free. What do you want in exchange?
I need a few favors done to make me look good with Calvin's inner circle. Do them, and I'll get you close enough to shake Calvin's hand.
Deal. Lay it on me, man.
There's a famous scientist named James Grandy who goes around exposing hoaxes, myths, and urban legends. Lately, he's been setting his sights on the Lunarian Church.
You want me to grease him?
Just kidnap him, destroy all the so-called evidence he has about our cult and the non-existence of alien life, then force him into publicly admitting he believes in aliens.
Oh, is that all? Maybe I should wash his car and vacuum his drapes while I'm at it.
Just do it. Come back here when it's done.
I live to serve.
His offices are in the heavily guarded Sunnywood Francodyne nuclear plant. They
Good
hired
mythical morning, my
Grandy.
friends. Wrong channel.
They disagree
Same
with our
energy. We
belief
got our
that
first look
aliens
at the
warn
gameplay
humans about the
for
dangers of
Angela, the
nuclear
news vanguard, to
power.
come to
Our
Marvel
no
Rivals.
nukes rallies are
You might
growing
be
in
asking who the hell is
popularity,
Angela.
and
That's a
they
good question.
want
A
it
lot
to
of you guys
stop.
probably don't know her, but you will.
Idiots.
You will
They
after
have
season
no
4.
idea.
Today we're going to look at the
dangerous
entire first
nuclear
look and my first
reactors can
reaction
be.
of the gameplay, and then of course break it down frame by frame and look at what her kit has to offer. Let's jump in. The Flying Vanguard. What could possibly go wrong? Look at this character model. What do they put in the water of Asgard?
Ion detonator. You can now
Oh
fire it when you do
my,
that.
thermoflight.
Fancy me your
Oh,
time
Jarvis, holy
stopping.
The
Do I
shield
detect
into the
a
system
hint of
up.
jealousy, Fox?
What?
Of course not.
Oh
No
my
human
God.
beings are no match for a good ion detonator at your
Stop the
side.
frick! This is diabolical. Into dual axis, her kit is loaded, guys. Golden displacement. So you can go up in and out of flight. This is the ult. I'm already impressed. He looks so kick-ass. Heaven falls. Okay. Spear throw into dive into what looks like a Groot ult. The setup ult. We've got another one of those. Oh my Thor. All right, I'm sold. I'm a Vanguard mate. I'm fine. I'm sold. Actually, I can already see it right now, guys. The random in the lobby. You need one Vanguard. They auto-lock Angela, and they're 20 miles away from the objective. But we've got a tank now, so who cares? Dude, her kit looks crazy. And I'm going to be honest, I barely noticed anything. I was so distracted by the abs, but also by everything else. I wonder, like, her weapons, her kits, do the abilities change? Let's, again, break everything down and take a look. So we've got a new Vanguard, guys, finally. I know we need new strategists. We'll see what they do with the olds on Ultron, Jeff, and friends. Yeah, the art, again, they always crush it. She's so unbelievably jacked. It reminds me of when I moved to San Diego and you take like one walk and you're just like, all right, I gotta hit the gym. All right, guys, so a lot of things to break down here, but let's go step by step. First of all, she has 600 health as a Vanguard, which isn't exactly a ton of health, but also she can fly. She's got a lot more going for her. Included in that is her shield, which we can see here that the shield has 300 health, so it probably works a lot like Captain America if I had to guess. And she's wielding a spear. Now, you're going to notice that she wields a spear when she flies, and then she has dual axes when she's on the ground. Let's first cover her specialty, and that's being a flying Vanguard. So it does look like she has permaflight, which is insane. But then she also has like a dash where she can then do this kind of stick spear attack, which is going to be to displace, or in this example, could throw them off an edge and yell thoughts and prayers. That is, imagine that being the last thing you heard going down to the void. Now, her accelerated state is honestly a much shorter cooldown than I thought. It's only a few seconds to get that right back. So you're going to be able to do that quite often, making her tough to hit. We'll have to see how she is in free flight and how hard it is to hit her compared to someone like Iron Man, Storm, and Human Torch. They kind of all act a bit different. But with the free flight, you're going to be able to really zip around the map. But also, in turn, it's not going to be a quick enough cooldown that if you do commit to it, you have to commit for at least a few seconds. And so you can't just dive into the team and, hope you can get out. That's going to be your main way to escape. Now, before we talk about the ground attack with her, I want to talk about something that you might have noticed, and it's this kind of bar in the middle of her cursor. So this bar obviously is something with her passive that she charges up a multitude of different ways. And we can see here with Iron Man, she gets it to full right before she stabs and sends him, straight to hell before Hela. And then when she uses her shield, which you could do so just like Captain America using right click, she's going to build up this meter as she takes hits, right? And so that's going to be something that you're going to look to do as Angela, is use the shield for the defense, but then also charge this up for the offense. And I'm sure this is going to give her different weapons, different abilities, or, maybe more damage or a knockback. Something like that is what I would guess when it's charged up to full. Now, one thing I'm trying to see is if she throws Hela against a wall, does it do damage when she hits the wall? I don't think so. Yeah, so she hits the wall there, no damage, and then it's just that next hit, which is going to be with a full bar, right? So she does a lot of damage when this bar is charged up. That's something to note. And now the last thing to talk about is, of course, her weapons, and we're going to get to her grounded form in a moment, but she has the spear in flight. Obviously, you have to be a bit more up close and personal. Heck, her entire kit, you really have got to be up in their face, which is, what you want to do as a Vanguard anyway. So you can use the spear to kind of whack people, and it clearly has infinite charges. So now let's talk about her E, and this is going to be her kind of power landing, if you will, superhero landing. And this is where you're going to pull out the dual axes. So we see it right here. She throws down the spear, goes to the axes, and at this point, a couple things to take note of. First of all, no cooldown on her going back up in flight. So you can see the wings are ready to go. That's going to be pressing her E again. You can engage, do your thing, and then disengage. But that does have a cooldown, so you can't just go up and down over and over, but you do have a way to escape if you want to. On top of that, she switches to the dual axes, and a couple things to notice. First of all, guys, you can see she's building up kind of like some overhealth with each swing that she does on Doctor Strange and the other enemies here, but also I believe her meter here in the middle. Okay, so it's not going up, so that's something to notice. Like when you are slicing, it's just putting the shield up. But also one thing I want to look at real quick. When she lands down, okay, so see this like yellow circle? I think this is kind of like an area of effect where she gets, probably where she can get this bonus health, right? If she's out of it, she's not going to get it. And maybe she gets more attack power, something like that. All right, so something cool to notice on this scene is she's got this yellow bar all the way. I think this only triggers when you use an attack. So she's going to use her kind of shift here, her left shift. What does the shish kebab? Doesn't use that ability up because she would have to do her primary fire. She displaces these two, lands down with the E, and then she starts using the dueling blades, which is then going to deplete that passive. And then she also has this kind of lunge forward as the combo that might deal a bit more damage. And then, of course, again, you can see here she's going to go back up in the air, and she has that 12-second cooldown, which we showed before. So she can kind of get in, get out, and then at that point, her left shift is ready to go, and you can get out. I mean, she's going to be, I think, pretty skill-heavy with a big skill ceiling. I mean, to take full advantage of her, is going to take coordination, obviously, with the ultimate, but displacement of enemy tanks and getting in and out and knowing when to engage and disengage and do the right amount of damage. 600 health is going to go by fast if people focus her, and if she's like off and alone, you do have a shield, but you're not going to be able to live, you know, forever. So I think she's going to be a tough character to play just in my initial, you know, analysis here. There's a... Hold on, okay, there's a lot going on here. Hold on. All right. So the ultimate. So when she uses the ultimate, she throws down the spear, which is going to deal damage, and then it's going to tether all the enemies that were in that circle in place. That's the same exact circle it looks like that she gets with the dual axes, so you should get overhealth as well. And again, I'm guessing you're maybe going to get something like increased, you know, attack or attack speed, power, something like that. So you not only get the damage when you throw it down, but when you connect in, you're going to do more damage. And then they're all, you know, stuck and they can't go anywhere for what looks like a good amount of time, man. Like, look how long it took for that invisible woman to get out of there. Obviously, this is all set up to make her look really good. We've seen this time and time again. You're not going to be throwing out vanguards left and right. The ultimate's not going to get a 5-piece, but she does have the ability to do some of these things, and that's what's crazy about it. And then, of course, we get one more view of it here, guys, with the Asgardian duo. And this just has me so pumped, man, to see. I mean, obviously, like, look at all these enemies just, like, perfectly here. Not always going to happen this way. But we know Groot is as good as he is because of all the utility that he brings, and there's just no one that can do what he does. Obviously, Angela's going to be the same. I think she's going to be pretty damn good. And obviously, there's so many different combo ults you can do, Moon Knight, whatever. But this is one that just makes sense, right? It's gonna be kind of hard to time that out and Thor doesn't die, but maybe they give him something new in the ult like they talked about. And there you go. Yeah, so Angela, yeah, she's fire, man. I think this is really cool. We're gonna have to see how her survivability is. We're gonna have to see how much she can do for damage. But I'm afraid of her in low rank. I'm not gonna lie. I think people are gonna be wild with her. Just flying all over the map and hopefully not dying. But Flyers are gonna have a much harder time. And love having another ult that can kind of bind people together. The switching of the weapons is cool. I mean, leave it to Rivals to just take a hero that not a lot of people know. Maybe there's someone that everyone's going to love. They've done that now successfully a couple of times. My God, guys. I'm so excited to see Daredevil and Michael Rock. And we are going to get access to Angela early once again. So be on the lookout for that video. And Derek's coming as well. We're going to cover all of our So if you haven't already, if you enjoy the content here, please help grow this channel. Down below helps a lot, guys. And until the next one, take care video.
Hey, non-believer, aliens exist. Look at me. I'm as real as it gets.
It looks like you wandered off the set of a low-budget sci-fi movie.
Take a good look at my glowing cerebral cortex. How do you explain that, huh?
Easily explained by malnutrition, infection, or inbreeding.
Look at my incredibly advanced alien weaponry. Explain that.
I've seen better props in B movies 20 years ago.
What the hell is it gonna take to convince you I'm a real, bona fide alien invader from outer space?
Why don't you come back with your flying saucer and abduct me like a real alien would? Ha! Good day, alien!
This is unbelievable.
Get to your saucer and make a believer out of him! Buildings to get Grandy to come out of hiding.
What woman, sir? This is.
Not in this house, she's not.
Now you're talking about
You'll identify and engage if hostile. Fire at will on enemy UFO.
There's nothing on the screen right now because we're about to be slapped with one of the best theme songs in all of cartoons. Now, real quick, just a question for the chat. Is Boondocks considered an anime? Yes or no? Let me see. I'm seeing everybody saying no, yes, no, yes, bro.
None of it convinces me one iota, of course.
Jason, Reezy, what does that mean, bro?
There you
like
go.
Next to anime,
Snug
like
as
sort
a
of
bug in a
anime.
rug.
It's like 0.8 anime, one drop rule, so it's kind of an anime. Regardless, what is this? The first anime on the channel or not, bro? Boondocks. Welcome. The reason that I never did a show you on this, the theme song is too cool. I literally have to talk about the show and like kind of pick moments. The theme song is way too cool. So we actually found an episode today. It was suggested by the lovely chat that we look up episodes based on a pimp named Slickback.
My name is
You advance in the path of time.
You can't go wrong with a
Time
pimp named
itself
Slickback, bro.
will
He
bend
was just
to
too
your
cool.
will.
Voiced by Cat Williams himself.
What was that?
And for some reason we always end up talking about
I can
like
stop
relationships,
the
bro.
world,
I don't know what
mess
that's
it
about.
up, then start it up again?
If I remember correctly,
Right
Grandpa
on.
get his old ass heart stomped on,
What
bro,
was
by
what?
your young little OnlyFans
Nothing,
chick.
Box, nothing. But I think
She
I just
was
got a
bad,
new
though.
mental.
She was bad though. Low key, I might identify with Grandpa the most this episode, bro. Well, hold on no. We can't say that yet. We can't say that yet. Is that the damn y'all don't do this?
Oh my goodness. I need to shut off my Xbox. Cause I slightly hate this shit. Oh my god. Wait, I think I'm good because there's auto saves. Thank the Lord for auto saves. Infernal. Look at me, fucking. you